Hey there, what's up? Welcome back. It is me. Yes, me. Welcome back. This is the long, quote unquote, forgotten world of Minecraft Dinosaurs Season 2. Yes, it has been so long, and we are over here by the skeleton farm for a specific reason, which I'll get into in a second. So, there is a big news thing on the dinosaurs front. The update to 1.12 for the Fossils and Archaeology mod has been released. It was released a few days ago, and I am so excited. I have been waiting for this for so long, and it's finally released, and it looks great. There's a ton of new content, ton of new dinosaurs, and it's in 1.12, which means you get all the vanilla content. Currently, we're stuck in 1.7. But as I tried to update all of the mods and all of the stuff to 1.12 so that we can continue this series, Season 2, we ran into some technical difficulties. Turns out that because this world is so 1.7 heavy and that all the mods, blah, 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 when I updated everything to 1.12, I was not able to load the mod. Or load the world. It actually didn't let me load the world, and I couldn't really find an easy fix for that. So I decided to make this video. So, we are at a crossroads. Either we continue Season 2, which has been my longest running series on my channel ever, which isn't saying much because this is technically episode 18. But it is my longest running season, and it's also one of my most successful. I think Dinosaurs Season 1, some of the early videos have more views, but this one overall has the most. So, there's this a level of speciality, or sentimentality for this series that I have. But we are stuck in 1.7. And I'm not a big fan of 1.7. I think that the newer versions are a lot more fun. There's a lot more to do. And, being trapped in 1.7 is kind of a damper on my inspiration for this series. But we do have a lot of progress here. So here's the bottom line. We have two options. One, we... oh, look at some skeletons. One, we continue this series. Continue in 1.7 with the mods that we have. We won't be able to update anything. We'll have to be stuck with the mods that we have. And so Mo Creatures will never update. Dinosaurs will never update. We'll kind of be stuck here. But we'll keep this world. We'll keep the progress that we have. And, the progress that we've made and such. Or we start a Season 3. It feels weird to say a Season 3 when barely the first or the second season got off their feet. But we start a Season 3 in 1.12 with a very different feel. So this, in between the time that I started Season 2 of Dinosaurs, which was over a year ago, almost 2 years ago, I think, I have learned a lot about mods and mod packs and kind of creating them and putting them together, and also about creating videos and commentating and such. So I want to put those skills to use in a fresh world where I can better create a mod pack for a more cohesive enjoyment, and a more, something that feels like a unit, whereas this kind of feels like a conglomeration of mods that I just put together because I wanted this or that. I would have the experience to make a mod pack that feels more cohesive, like I did with my mod pack Merlin's Day Off, which if you haven't checked that out, check that out. Plug. Selfless. Okay, so those are our options. We start a new series with new mods and a new experience. We still keep our core mods like Fossils and Archaeology, and I think probably Mo Creatures. And then everything else will probably be different. And then, we start that new series. Or we continue with this one, and I try to get past my hate of 1.7 and give you guys something enjoyable. So, but for right now, we're gonna look through some of the progress that we've made on this world, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what the plans would be. So this is our skeleton farm. this was one of my favorite projects. It's just a nice looking build, and it has definitely helped us supply our dinosaurs with food. Oh, get out of here! Our main source of transportation was always this hang glider from Open Blocks, which significantly speeded things up. I will see you guys at our next big project, which was the Oasis. As we come around the bend to reveal the Oasis, which was one of my favorite projects, all the projects I enjoyed, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the logistics of the series. So if we decided to start a 1.12 series, Dinosaurs Season 3, we would not just abandon this series. This would not be the last episode. I want to get to episode 20, and episode 20 of this world will be the last one if we start that new 1.12 series. We would probably, get some of the really cool dinosaurs like a T-Rex or something, maybe blow some stuff up. Who knows? Just kind of a nice finishing topper onto this fantastic world. Let's say a quick hello to Winston, Tyra, and Pierce. I put them in here so that they wouldn't die outside. I never moved them back out. Our chicken farm, which we use set up to supply our carnivores, which turns out ended up a simple cow farm, which was just manual, ended up being better. Here we have I'm really happy with how this kind of turned out. This was one of the first building projects that we did. And I think it looks really cool with the little scaffolding and stuff, and we have our nether portal in there. This is the Oasis. Made it all green. This was all brown dirt originally. If we don't do the 1.12 series, we'll be, just be continuing this, and it'll be normal. I don't know how often I'll upload videos though. I might start putting more focus on another series because I won't feel as inspired to work on this one, which is kind of just how it's going to go because I do these videos for fun, and if I'm not going to have fun playing something, I'm not going to record a video on it. So that is the risk with staying with a 1.7 season. All right, as we fly towards our big project, the laboratory, I want to tell you that there's going to be it's up to you guys. It's up to the community. So I'm going to have a card pull, so you can click the little eye up on the screen. And then I also want to hear your thoughts in the comments. So if you feel like writing out a comment telling me why you chose what you chose, I would absolutely love that so I can get more feedback. And if there's something that you want to see in a series, or any suggestions for mods or anything like that, let me know. I already have a theme picked out for a season 3. It would be kind of the opposite of this lab. Here's a cow farm. It would be the opposite of a lab, and it would be more of a naturalistic approach. I love building with the Minecraft terrain and environment, and just kind of terraforming and landscaping. And so I would want to do a series that kind of emphasizes that, which I think would be really fun. So it'd be more of like a rustic feel rather than this, laboratory feel, which I'm not very proficient in. So that would kind of be like, that's a sneak peek at a season 3. So let's take a look in the lab where our dinosaurs are. Oh, the door's already open. We got some nice lamps from Project Red. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's close this 3x3 door that we made. That was a time. I just rewatched that episode to remind myself of the trials that was. Oof. All right, here we are coming in on the laboratory. I know that you guys actually have not seen these expansions to the Velociraptor enclosure. I added a lot more of these catwalks and stuff, and there are tons and tons of Velociraptors in here. It's a little ridiculous. I don't even know where the original ones are. What is that? Oh, that's a glowstone piece. There's tons of activity in here. Food seems fine though. I've never had really any trouble keeping up with feeding them, so that's good. But yeah, we got even baby ones. They still are hatching. I've started collecting their eggs and using them as decoration. Like there's one right there. Yeah, it's been quite the experience. Ego in here, our first dinosaur, our first love. He's still chilling. He's huge. He's enjoying his enclosure. Let's take a look here. Ego, you are 68 days old. That is fantastic. We got our storage room, which we updated last episode to a Project Red system, which is absolutely beautiful, very convenient. Chests are not so convenient, but there's a beauty to the chest system as well. Down here, we have our Tinker Smeltery and our enchanting room with all of our liquid experience, and then down here we have our big greenhouse, Pam's Harvest Craft Farm, with tomatoes and stuff to make these vegetarian lettuce wrap. These are pretty nice and easy food. And then we have butter. We originally had Coco as a nether scorpion, but Coco died, and then we got butter. So we had Coco, and now we have butter. And down the orange path, we have our tiny... originally this is going to be a tacky something thing, but that guy disappeared. It bugged out. Now we have this Compsognathus fella. So hello there. Hello. Pretty cute. And then we have this enclosure, which one of my favorites. Just a really nice small one. And we got our Smilodon in here with a missing tail. Yikes. Never really did a whole lot with this guy. We had plans, and the plan was, or maybe is, to expand that down further. Over here, this is another issue with staying on the 1.7 series, is that we'll always be doomed to have the broken water dinos. So we made this aquarium only to find out that water dinosaurs do not work in this version. They sink down to the bottom and they stay there, and it's really boring, and they end up dying. So we would never be able to enjoy those awesome dinosaurs like the Mosasaurus and the what is it, Plesiosaurus. So that is another thing to consider when voting on what series to start or continue. Oh, there is the saddle that commemorates Coco. And here we got some eggs that we never did. Where is here? No, where is it? Where is it? Nope. Where is it? I believe. I thought I made. Oh yeah, there it is. The Tyrannosaurus egg. So this would be part of our season finale. I am sure. Yeah, this was a cool project. I loved the fact that we had the hoppers underneath the analyzers. That was very convenient. What else? That was, believe it or not, a quick summary of everything that we've done in this series. I spent a lot of good memories over the years. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Oh, and who can forget our Antique Atlas? Very fun little mini map. Yeah, man. Feels like so much, but at the same time, it's so little. I think there's one more stop that we want to make, and then we'll end this video, and I'll eagerly await your results in the polls. In case you can't tell, my personal preference would actually be to start a new 1.12 series, but if you guys want to continue this one, I absolutely will, because this is still a fun world, and I'm sure I would have fun playing it. Okay, here we are, our favorite pet, at least my favorite pet. Well, actually, I don't know. Ego was a good pet. Oof. Okay, but we have Coffee here, the slowest wyvern ever. Yes, you are adorable. Yes, you are. Oh, hi. Okay, that's a little close. Okay, you are so slow. Like, oh boy. To fly, this is it. This is what you got. This is awful. Man, I miss Elytra. Honestly, that's why I want to be on 1.12 is for those Elytra. Not gonna lie. Okay, you can sit. Okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, that is our world. That is what we've done. I can't go on F1 without the sky bugging out. That's weird. Man, I always get freaked out by that rattlesnake sound. That is our world, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys vote in the polls and leave comments. I would really appreciate if you did that, because I want this to be a community thing, not just me deciding what to do. So make your voice heard. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.